Well, it finally happened. I got called out. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the cave. I'm glad you're here because somebody called me out. Yeah, somebody had something to say about one of my earliest videos. In case you missed it in the intro, take a look.
If you are going to do a review, at least play the bass a little.
Alright, so now, listen, I know that this is YouTube, and as a creator, this kind of stuff comes with the territory. I also realize that this guy is not really being all that mean.
So then why are we here? Because someone called you out? No one ever does that nicely.
Well, it was very sarcastic. And he was right to call me out, by the way. I don't know this guy. I wasn't mean to him or anything, and I could prove it. Take a look at my reply.
Fair enough, this is one of my earliest videos. I was still figuring things out, if you will. I plan on revisiting videos like this one and giving them the reviews they deserve soon. In the meantime, if you're considering buying one, I say go for it. Find one you like. I liked mine just fine when it was stock. I just like higher output pickups in everything. I rock mine proudly. It surprises everyone with how it sounds.
Okay? Now, as you can see, I didn't really pull this guy's comment up so that I could try and make fun of him in a video or be mean or anything like that. I did it because he's right. Even though this is one of my earliest videos, even though I was still new to YouTube and still learning the ins and outs and how to deal with the rules and etc, etc. Once I decided to do a music instrument review, I should have included playtime. I didn't. So we're going to do that now. We're going to give this instrument the proper does it suck treatment that it deserves.
Oh, so what, you making a repeat?
No, not a repeat, a redo.
Oh, like a mulligan.
Nah, that's a do-over. This is more like a reboot.
Oh, what, a rehash?
No, think of it more like a revisit.
An upgrade?
It's a revamped, reimagined, retelling of the original material with new content added to help educate and further entertain the viewer.
Still sounds like a repeat to me.
Yeah, I wonder why. Now, this is the Ibanez Mikro series GSRM 20 bass guitar, and this is a closer look at it. Nice color. Ibanez calls it Roadstar Red. This alone is enough to make this guitar B-stock. So, how's it look? Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments, alright? You know, while I was putting those pictures together for that slideshow, I managed to get the specs from Ibanez. Let's take a look at those. This bass does have some interesting specs. Pause here if you'd like to take a better look. Bass.
Guitar.
No, bass.
No, guitar.
No, it's a bass.
No, it's a guitar.
It's a bass guitar.
Bass?
No, yeah, it's a bass. Thank you very much. Now, do you mind if I actually get on with this review?
Yeah. Oh, but one last thing. If that's a bass,
Somebody shrinky dinked your bass.
Color in a shrinky dink, cut out a shrinky dink. Then Mom takes it and right before your eyes, your shrinky dink shrinks right down the side.
What? Did you? Never mind. Nothing happened. So, what were we talking about? Oh, specs, right? We had just taken a look at those pictures for the specs, right? A quick little slideshow. So, did you notice in that one picture the size difference between the full scale 34-inch or 864 millimeter scale bass and this one, which is 28.6 inches or 726 millimeters? That's a big difference. But that's because this is actually a special scale. It's actually a little smaller than what we normally see as standard size short scale, which is more like 30 inches or 762 millimeters thereabouts. So this is even shorter than that. So my opinion is Ibanez created this scale, or somebody did, which was really meant more for kids, at least in their minds. But when you look at this thing, you pick it up and you play it, in my opinion, definitely not a toy. But you decide for yourself. Have a listen. Now that definitely doesn't sound like a toy to me. How about you? Let me know your thoughts. Put them in the comments, alright? Alright, so now it's time for the big question. Does it suck? And short answer, no, definitely not. Long answer, absolutely freaking not. Sorry for my language, but this is an awesome little bass. It's marketed to kids, but it's really not a toy. All right, this is really a short scale instrument that's meant for anyone, whether they're 5 or 50, whether this is their first instrument or their 20th. It doesn't really matter, because this little guy can find a spot in your instrument lineup. It's found one in mine, and it's not going anywhere. All right, if you want to know more about this instrument, check out the original review I did on it. All right, because you'll find a lot more detail in that. But enough about what I'm thinking. What do you think? Come here. You've been hanging around all day, so let's get your opinion. What do you think? Does it suck?
No, I don't think so. I
No?
played it. I think it feels and sounds great.
Really? You played it?
Yes.
That's mine, right? Who are you?
I'm the guy from down the block.
Then why are you here?
Your door was open.
Why am I not dialing 911 right now?
Because I'm a nice guy.
Because I'm a nice guy. You're going to go home and you're going to close the door behind you.
Okay.
Take care. All right. Actually, everybody, that's my buddy. That's Rainy Frost. He's got his own YouTube channel. It's a little stagnant right now, but you should definitely check him out. He's a great guy, and well, I would not be able to have gotten this far on this channel if it wasn't for him. Hand to God, because half of the stuff that I reviewed is all his stuff. So definitely check him out, all right? Anyway, thanks for coming. This has been RJsCave. Don't go anywhere just yet, because in about 2 seconds you're going to start seeing some boxes. And if you click on one of those boxes, you're going to be taken to something else that we've done, another awesome video. And when you do that, you're going to help feed a guitar player. This has been RJsCave. Take it easy.